international night on Cinco de Mayo with a Brazilian. Welcome to this Thursday's episode of Midwest Bullshittin' Boys. We're short-handed tonight, a few people, but that's all gravy. So, we have the regulars as always. Joker, the red-bearded wonder. Ronita Clarkson, blah, blah, blah. Me, the infamous T-Dog. And our special guest of the week, the Brazilian bastard, Gus.
Hello.
Brazilian bastard.
So it's open mic night for Cinco de
night.
Mayo. Arriba! What do we got going on?
See, I was wanting some tacos, but ain't nobody else wanting to link up and get some good Mexican food. But
Well, you can't really get good Mexican food in Leavenworth County. I ain't gonna lie about
nah,
that.
I was gonna drive to the city. I was gonna swoop everybody up and drive to the city. Like, skirt. No doubt in my mind, some good street tacos. Whip down to the city, have some beers, have some tacos.
Oh, hey, take a pause right there. I know that's a lie. You having beers out in the city?
Me? I was just out there drinking last night. The fuck you mean?
What the fuck you mean, bruh?
I was just out there drinking last night.
And here's something exciting. Last night I had 2 beers at pool. 2 beers.
My heart. I need mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and I'll buy this motherfucker.
I felt obligated for the second one because it was the game beer.
You're supposed to have literally one drink and then have a team drink.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
That's what I bought the first one, then I was like, oh, it's a free one and it can only be used today. Shit. Alright.
Fucking idiot, man.
Rita Clarkson, 2 beers for you is 20.
Not drunk level though. It's just I don't
Wow.
drink very often.
I never said drunk level. I was just saying,
Yeah.
you know.
It's almost worse than me.
Bad thing.
It's not.
Oh,
It's not a phase,
beyond
Mom.
that.
It's not a phase.
It's never a phase.
So, we should start off with a questionnaire round.
Yeah, let's do a questionnaire round. Why not?
Since we have a not a true Brazilian, but American blood, but has lived in Brazil for probably about 75% of your life,
No, more than that.
about 80% of your life.
Yeah.
So about 80% of his life, he's a Brazilian. That's why I call him the Brazilian bastard, because he's a true American-blooded man, but has 90% Brazilian.
Descendants, yeah.
So,
Got you.
anything you want to hear in Portuguese, if you want to hear it, chat, ask. It's the time to ask. If you have any questions about Brazil, anything, fair game.
Anything I want to hear
There's
is
not-
not going to be for stream.
Well,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to answer everything about Brazil, but I can try my best.
hey, we're not sitting here trying to National Geographic
Yeah.
historically,
Right.
get with it, but like, you live there.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
ask livable questions.
Yeah.
That's the point. So, my opinion, I'd say let's go with Joker. Joker,
What's up?
hit Gus with the question, since Ron already knows pretty much
Oh,
Good
Gus to a
handful.
point.
ooh.
And obviously, I'm a different ballgame,
Right,
but I still got
right,
different
right.
questions. So,
Gus, in your opinion, what's the best thing in Rio?
Best thing, real. Like
Like the best
For-
thing to do, whether it be tourist, whether it be views, whether it be areas where
yeah,
stuff like that.
I go a little bit in like I can split that in views, food, and if you a person who like parties, they have a lot too.
yeah.
Oh
Nice. Yeah.
Like a Miami of
That's
Brazil, ain't it?
yeah. Yeah.
Miami.
Yeah, actually, in Rio, you have everything you want. Like, if you go there for a party, you're gonna find good thing. If you go for views, you're gonna find nice ones. And
Louisa
they
says
will-
beach, beach, beach.
beach, yeah,
I was gonna say what Joker means by views is scenic.
yeah.
Yeah, your scenic views.
Uh huh.
You're saying parties, right?
No, I'm saying like everything got good there. Like,
Everything,
but when you say
everything.
Views,
potties, are you
good
saying, like,
party.
Porta
time.
potties? Or are you saying like pot? Or are you saying like parties? Like
parties. Yes,
Alright,
yes.
parties.
Party.
Let's just be clear.
Let's just clarify.
Well, I mean,
I got somebody in the chat saying, how do you say happy birthday in Portuguese?
In Portuguese, Feliz Aniversário.
Feliz aniversario.
Yeah.
ooh, did you just nail that on the bat?
Probably.
What translator? Google from 1 to 10. How was Ron's translation? Probably like a -5,
7.
He said 7.
I said 7. All right, all right.
What's good?
I got
Okay.
the tongue roll. Natural.
Ah, he wishes he had the tongue roll.
He wishes he had a tongue roll.
he, he can't roll his tongue no more since he got that tongue ring.
I just did.
It's funny how people
Rosako.
think like Portuguese is similar to Spanish and like it's totally different.
Yeah, completely
Yeah.
different.
Sounds different and it's different totally.
Well, Joker, that was a level 1 question. Actually, that was more like a preschool question.
I
So,
mean,
Ron, I hope you have a
I'm getting into
kindergarten
preschool.
question or a
I'm-
grade 1.
I've been there 3 times. Traveled a lot of the coast, so from Rio down, I mean, I know the sights, the views, the pretties. There's people in chat who may not have been there.
Well, no shit. But I'm
But-
just saying.
Here,
Hey,
here. The best dish in Rio, in your opinion, the best food dish.
ah,
That's a good one. 'Cause there's a lot of food.
They have a lot of good food.
Yeah,
there.
that's
There's a lot
Like-
of good food there.
like let's see, that's a difficult one because
Right.
that might don't be like from Rio, but you can find good ones there. Is what we call feijoada. It's like
Feijoada?
beans with meat and like sauce. They put all together and it's good. It's
Okay.
good.
I might have to look up that recipe.
I was about to say, I was on that too.
Might have to
Yeah,
look
it's
up that
good. It's
recipe.
good.
May
Yep.
not be as good, but I sure as hell try.
Feijoada.
Feijoada.
I'll do-
That was a 6.
you got downgraded, motherfucker.
Oh, we got a subscription.
Denise Wood, just subscribe, guys.
Oh, you, there goes your. That's not fair.
That's so fair.
No, that's not fair.
Yes,
Luisa's in
yes,
there
yes,
too,
this
though.
Made that shit even more interesting. Yes. Okay. All right. Bet. So, Joker, that was 2 rounds for you, Ron. Hit him with a question. Hit him with a
Oh.
question.
All right.
Hit him with that one piece.
I ain't gonna go too like textbooky off of it, but what's the wildest thing you did in Brazil?
Oh, the wifey
See,
might be
as
watching.
he tried to slide in Brazil. Ron, that was like a 3. Shut up.
Ah,
But like, what do you mean with
when I
like
say
wild?
I mean
wild?
something that you had the funnest time doing. Not necessarily wild, but
Let me see.
in between time, my funnest time in New Orleans was throwing beads at a hooker when I was 14 years old.
Oh, actually, like we had fun, a lot of fun. Like whenever we was teenagers, we used to go home in a bus. And like in Brazil, you don't have like you also have, but you can pay for like people who owns a bus to take you back home and take you to the school. And me, my sister, and like friends, we used to ask for water because we say, "Oh, I'm thirsty," and then we drink a little bit, and what we got left, we used to throw on people, like
Oh yeah.
like from the bus. And then like a bunch of times, like guys on motorcycles start following us. And the driver, he knows what we do that, and then he starts speeding up, and then like everybody like, oh yeah, go.
I gotta go grab my food. That was awesome.
We had fun.
I said, I'm sorry, Mama.
Right.
You weren't supposed to
Sorry,
hear
Mom,
that.
you weren't supposed to hear it. You got a
That is
question
too
from
funny.
Luisa.
What up?
Luisa is asking, what do you think about Brazil?
Wait, what? Me or
You.
me?
Yeah, you guys.
You spotlight tonight.
Oh, I like Brazil. Don't get me wrong, I like. It's just like oh yeah, I like in general. I what I it's better like what I don't like over there. I don't like the political. I don't like the economy, that kind of thing. But people there is good. I don't like the weather too much. I don't deal with heat. I prefer the cold. That's some people might, oh, this guy's crazy, but I deal better with the cold than the heat.
Oh, she said not Gustavo. She said us. She
Huh?
said us.
Us?
She
Oh
wants
yeah,
to know
that
what
for-
Dad, me, and Ron.
Oh.
that was
That was directed
see?
towards
Arnita
us.
Clarkson back in. What's he doing?
He's going to grab food,
Oh, what a fat ass.
right? But
Well,
I
well,
can
then
answer.
damn.
I can answer my part.
I was gonna wait on my question then, because I got some heat of questions.
I enjoyed Brazil. It a little bit too hot for me. Little bit too hot for me, if I'm being honest. My favorite thing down there was just sitting on the beach. I was at the beach for hours on hours on hours, man. Like everybody says that's the tourist spot, but that's where I was. I had to be on the beaches.
Shelby was my.
Well, I would have to say I think a lot of people go down there for tourist wise, because not heavily, but Fast and the Furious probably didn't help with that. And obviously, you'll have to correct me on but the giant statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
who
really
in the world does not know about the giant statue?
That's literally
That's
like
funny.
The landmark
That's
of
funny
Rio.
because I live here there, and I never went up there.
Hold the
Why?
fuck up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
You telling me your ass has lived there 90% of your life and you ain't never been to
Never.
the top of that big ass statue?
Never. I
Oh.
never went there. Not that I know. If I went there when I was like a baby or like just a little kid, but I never went there.
Wow.
I went
Okay.
to other one they call Pão de Açúcar. You gotta get the how you say that, like a ferry, something
Trolley?
like that, and you go up.
Well, I mean, there's
I don't know the name for
There's
that,
like
but
trams, trolleys. Was it on rails?
actually it's like an elevator, but the wire take the
like a ski lift type thing, but
yeah
but it's a
it's more
body.
that kind. Yeah, it's like a box, like an elevator, and then you
Yeah,
go.
it's
Hey,
like
Oh,
Gustavo, your mom's calling you out right now.
What?
Who's the who? Denise, who is that?
Denise, she's my mom.
That's his mom.
She's calling you out. She's calling you
Go
out.
go sleep.
She says you have been there, and it's the Christ the Redeemer statue.
yes.
She says you have
There
been there.
There you go.
Sugarloaf Mountain.
I have been there.
She
Your
says,
mom says you've been there.
Okay, so I was like,
how old do you
Non-rememberable
think that he
stage.
was,
yeah,
Denise?
I didn't enjoy. Like I'll do today.
He said did not enjoy.
How old was he, Denise? When he went up there?
Trolley would be the thing that's like in Chicago, right?
No.
The thing that goes up the middle
So
of
a
the.
trolley can
No,
be
no.
Trolley
It's
can
not
be
a trolley.
classified as a train
And it's not
car,
a tram.
vehicle,
Mhm.
or it can be something that's considered on a line.
Okay. But I think the for what he's talking about is also a ski lift of sorts. Like it's a trolley based ski lift. Like it takes you up the lines.
Yeah, it's hooked to a cable and
Yeah.
then take you.
She said you were really young, like 3 or 4, Gus.
Oh,
Well,
3 or 4.
that
Yeah,
would make sense.
That
on
would
why you
make
don't
that would
remember.
make more sense. You not remembering it.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind us asking, how old are you, Gus?
24.
I'm 32.
32. Okay.
Yeah.
We combined age of 64 here.
Oh, good lord.
Old ass.
I mean, your
Shut
hairline
up.
looks worse than his does, Thad. Look at that arrow. Which way do I go, sir? Show me the way. Show me the way. Show me the way.
We're not in Africa. We don't have any African friends that were down there to have a special podcast with that.
I actually might.
That is fucking
I
hilarious.
game with a couple of them on Apex, so I
You
might.
don't know about voodoo?
What you know about
What
voodoo? You know nothing about voodoo.
Do not talk about my Buddha.
Oh, shut up. Jesus fuck. Ron.
So, Ron, looks like Louisa was asking what we think of Brazil.
Well,
Oh,
personally,
yeah, Ron, you didn't answer that.
haven't been there, so but based off of not only the Fast and Furious that I mentioned, I have actually watched some like National Geographic stuff on it, and it's a beautiful country. Has some what's it called, poverty ish, like the slum areas, but that's some of the best parts that you could go visit as far as scenery, you know, because I personally would go, like I really would, because I've been halfway around the world in South Korea, but I would like to go more east that way, you know.
So is that kind of a fact in your opinion that some of the slum spots have some of the best sceneries down south there?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Not saying all of them, but like as far as like ocean views, or like say if they're up on like a hill slope or mountainside or big large hill, like if you're to stand out there or hike up to the top of that, you have this amazing spread of ocean or greenery, and hell, it might even
Yep.
catch the Christ the Redeemer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
That's the one
That's
thing I
true.
didn't do when I was down there. I did not make it up that Christ Redeemer walk. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to do that walk
Unless
up there.
they're putting a trolley from the bottom to the top. You can count me out.
In South Korea, where I was, we had this thing called Stairway to Heaven, and literally just the start is it's steps, a stairway, and it gets easier the higher you go up. And that is because this shit starts at a slight angle outward, so the hand railings is basically chains that you gotta pull yourself up off of this freaking start. So you're stepping, but you're actually like climbing, and it just slowly arches, and then it gets easier to go up the hill. So you're negative climbing almost, or whatever you want to call it. The steps come back before they go forward. So yeah, that was a pain in the ass because we had like a 50-pound ruck on us as well.
They speak a good English over there, or you gotta have
fairly
a translator?
The funny thing is, the smaller the towns, the better they spoke. The larger, like Seoul and Uijeonbu, you ran into less people that knew how to speak any kind of English. But
That's
everybody
crazy.
could get their
Because
general point across if they wanted to, for the most part. The ones that I talked to, because we have such a big crossover culture of, say, clothing brands, TV shows, to just pop culture in general, to where everybody kind of has a little bit to be like, oh, you know, such and such, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yes, no, bathroom, whatever. So.
By the way, Thad, if you want, I'm bringing home some hard Mountain Dew this weekend. If you would like some, I'll bring you a can of it.
If it's beer, bring a can.
It's not beer, it's hard Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew, it's spiked Mountain Dew.
Oh.
It's not
it ain't
bad
beer,
at all.
I don't care. Take that shit somewhere else. Where?
I'm still waiting on my Alex Gordon beer that you drank.
Go
and
to the
said,
motherfucking liquor store, yo crippled, having ass, one leg crutch
Is that
motherfucker.
7-Eleven
Shut up.
or
Go
whatever?
down there. I'll drive your ass down there tomorrow if you come to the shop, slow bus.
yeah.
So buzz.
Look, arrow point
Okay,
head.
all right.
Arrowhead
So,
having ass.
Does chat have a question before I want to dive in on this question?
Say what?
Does the chat have a question before I want to dive in on this question?
I don't see anything yet. Give it about 10, 15 seconds. I'm really gonna have to look up this freaking recipe though. Thankfully, Gus, your mom put it in the chat, so now I know how to spell it.
I was gonna say you probably should have spelt that out for him.
I want to see if it's the same thing she spelled out. What's your spelling of it?
How do you spell the
dish that's
dish
amazing
that
down there?
you put up?
Feijoada.
Got it. Perfect.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, and
Nice.
This shit's about to look fire.
Shit busting.
Puss.
Are you like 12? Busting.
You already saw that guy.
Like a 12-year-old, bro. This shit's
It's
busting.
busting. While he shoves his ass with a fucking Subway sandwich or something.
Nah, that's two McChickens.
Nope.
Oh.
Gangbang.
Two
He got a
McChickens.
McGangbang. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
So it's a
Okay.
black bean stew. Oh fuck! I forgot. That's what it is. It's a black bean stew. I got 2 and 2. You act like I'm gonna eat one of them motherfuckers.
At least one. Shit.
Oh man, yeah, there was a whole
There's one of
fuckload
each,
earlier.
They're labeled.
He bouncing around.
Shit or not.
Oh.
Did he know where to Google it?
Oh, Mark said the girls are pretty. Oh my god.
Thad. Thaddeus.
That's hilarious.
The
Okay,
days.
hold up. All right.
Hey,
bet.
hey.
Bet.
D asked if he had to Google it or if he knew how to spell it.
No. No. There was no Google involved. I straight watched his ass type it in his phone and called it good.
Okay. All right, D. Come on now.
So, the question:
Mm.
what are 3 differences in driving or driving laws between
That's a rough one.
Rio and here?
Yeah,
Oh,
that one's
that's easy. That's easy to answer because, like, first one, the people there, they don't respect nothing. Like, they just drive crazy. Like, the second one could be like cops around. Like, there you can do many crazy things, and like most of the time not gonna have a cop around to like pull you over or something like that. And here you like have cops
Every
everywhere.
fucking
Yeah.
where.
Third one is,
boom, right
so
there.
I don't know if that apply for like everywhere here, but most of the time the light here, the time of the light make the traffic flow better. There, some cities, the lights make you like stop every time. Like, don't make sense, because don't let the traffic flow like supposed to do.
So
And,
it's like,
That's why you have like traffic everywhere.
I might be visualizing from a different city or whatever or region, but I've seen many videos where you basically you take your opportunity when you have it. Like if you can fit in, you fit in. Like
Yeah, it's that like motorcycles there, they go like in between cars
lane
like all the
splitting,
time. They don't wait behind you to like go. No, they just go like whoop whoop whoop. You need to look every time you're gonna open your door if somebody gonna come and whoop.
Right.
So basically, as everybody would say, there's no extradition. Basically, there's no repercussion unless you basically
Something really bad.
get caught up in something and they catch you, and they just want it for the money.
Yeah. Most of the time I say yeah.
Don't
People
mind me,
from
guys.
there can get
I'm just
mad
recording snaps.
like with that, but like it's true. It is.
Yeah.
so you're saying if I'm doing a $120 in a Honda Civic down the fucking road and run through a red light and hit your grandma?
No. Of course, cops gonna come and then they gonna figure that out. No,
Okay.
it's not.
If you could
It's
get up
not
to a
that
buck
open.
20.
It's not that open. Yeah, it's not that crazy, but
But what about the judicial system in general? Like, from what I've understood, is it's easier to get lost in their system, especially if you're a tourist slash traveler.
Don't want to get hit with fucking copyright.
It's easier to get lost in their system to where you can't get back to where you're gonna go.
You drive the speed limit you want.
No, I ain't talking about just speed limits no more. I'm just talking about in general. Like,
If you
let's
don't
say
have-
something
if you can't
happens
get
and
in
you're
front-
just a regular citizen, or not even a citizen of Rio, but you know what I mean, you're a person in the area of involvement of something that happens, and you're locked up and you're stuck there.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Better make sure
Yeah.
you
So
get
like
contact
here,
could
with
happen. Yeah.
Interpol.
so like here, if you're involved in something like that, you're only getting investigated for a minute, then you're let out until you're physically, you know, needed again, or you have something more to do involved with
Oh,
something.
teenagers can't.
I hear down there, it's like
Really?
if you're involved in something or you're not involved in
Which
something,
is
and you're just
which?
in there and whatnot, you can get locked up in their system.
Yeah.
Longer than
Then
what-
you're
Extra
gonna
mayonnaise,
need
yep,
to
nope.
prove you're
Right.
not part of
No, okay.
something. that kind of thing.
Yeah, you get paper lost in their system.
Um,
Do you
What
wanna
I've
leave with
understood,
death?
I mean, I
Uh-huh,
can be
yeah.
wrong, but that's where you come into play.
Yeah.
'Cause that sounds fire right now.
basically,
Give me like 5 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm
You
gonna go
wanna-
grab something out the fridge.
you want to, if you get caught up in something that obviously it's not your fault, you want to get the most or make your strongest efforts to get in contact with Interpol.
Actually, I think not all the time. Depend what you dealing with.
Yeah.
What's the situation? What you got involved in?
I would say
Like,
incident that I could see happening is somebody got tagged by a car, but you were the first one there on the site, and be like, oh, need to call somebody, and they take your ass in, thinking that you were somebody that hit the person, you know.
yeah, I think sometimes you're gonna like have a hard time explaining
Yeah.
wasn't you or you don't have nothing with that. But sometimes they just, oh, no way, that guy was part of this or that, and just like move
Let
on.
you roll.
How's
Oh, this
traffic
idiot's a
cams over there?
tourist.
I think if you are tourist, will be a little bit better on you, on my point of view, because like Brazil, they love American people, for example. Like, it's they love tourists, and they gonna treat you well, and
Kind of like us
Yeah.
visiting Mexico.
yeah,
They gave me
Yeah,
so much shit,
probably.
it wasn't even funny. And I was doing everything everybody else was, just driving. They instantly were like, hey, you can't be doing all that. I was like, sorry, won't do it again. Next time, was doing the same fucking thing, following everybody else. Stop me, you can't do that. That's not allowed. Now, I'm respecting your red lights. I'm not taking the turn on the red because I don't want to fucking die. But in the same sense, I'm doing what everybody else around me is doing.
yeah.
They didn't,
Yeah, it's
they
like
didn't like the ginger
it's
down there.
different than like in big cities than in the country. A town like Leavenworth over there, you almost can do whatever you want if there's not a cop there looking around or something, and that how people do.
Boy, so you telling me I can invite somebody and buy a plane ticket, go down there and do something, a little something, and make someone not come back with me, and I'll be all good?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm not saying that.
I got 3 people. Let's go. I got
By the way, chat and YouTube and Discord world, that was a complete joke. Complete joke.
Don't let him lie to you. It wasn't a joke.
Cannot confirm nor deny if that was real or not real.
His mom tried to tell him it was a phase. It's not a phase. That is not a phase, Mom. He wants to take somebody to Brazil and not come back with him. I'm just saying.
Hey, if I take Gus down to Brazil and he doesn't want to come back, that doesn't mean I killed him.
But it does not mean you didn't kill him.
It doesn't mean you didn't kill him.
Loopholes.
It doesn't mean you didn't.
Until
Wow.
verification.
Man, there's video proof he'd be alive after I left. Shut up.
Not
Why would
if
I
he
want
went-
to kill your ass anyways?
Not-
What kind of fucking shit is that?
Not if he went off the grid.
Like, accident happens. Well,
Oh,
No, dude, no.
damn.
No.
Gus is saying he
Accident.
kill your ass.
Damn.
He done said accidents happen.
He puts you in a trunk and helps people look for you.
Wow. Wow.
no, but more likely it's opposite. You're gonna get lost there, and I'm gonna come back.
Ah,
Yeah, that ain't no lie. You probably right. Probably right. I would be the one to get lost. Hey, I'm that type of tourist dude. If I went down there, bro, I would literally need a tourist guide the whole time with a bus I ain't renting no car.
Yeah, like
I ain't renting that hotel. Better be right by the goddamn beach. What the hell ever. There better be a local liquor store, bar around.
and big towns like Rio, São Paulo, they could be dangerous, like very dangerous.
And
If you like
he needs a TV
like
with NFL on it. Or
Ron, you're stupid on that one. Continue.
because we have like some cases there, like that happened with Brazilian people. They like doing Uber, for example, and they read the GPS wrong and go down to favela,
Fucking, yeah.
and they killed them for nothing just because they got inside a wrong area, and
like
Hell no.
like
and
out of
that's
bounds
it.
territory. Like do not enter here type.
Yeah, yeah. And they get like accidentally they go there and get killed. Like I remember I was living there still, and that happened with a American girl. She got in a Uber. The Uber took her to a like a crazy spot there in a favela, and the guys shoot the car, and she
Really?
got killed.
Damn.
Yeah.
Dude,
Well-
I do understand that Rio is one of the fucking nastiest
And you got
like
ice cream?
places.
Yeah, look,
You know that.
my wife and my two daughters, they are there now. They went last week to Brazil because my wife have like a couple of things to do there, like a wedding, friend's
Nice.
wedding to go and visit her family, visit my family, and so she don't have a car there, so sometimes she needs to get an Uber. So, but she never asked from the app. She asked a friend to a person who they can like they know they rely,
Somebody
and
they
then
trust.
she called them.
Somebody
'Cause
that she trusts.
even through the app could be like dangerous, like because you never know who gonna come to get you and
Yeah.
that kind of
So basically,
bullshit.
somebody did just give her a ride.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
Damn, so American Uber is a billion times safer than fucking Rio's Uber.
Oh, that's a definite.
I guess.
Well, hell, we even
Yeah.
have Lyft drivers that are like axe murdering people.
Yeah,
Shit.
I'm not saying that happens all the time.
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying that it's just how we feel there today. Like we don't feel safety.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, fuck, they have what?
Enough to like just wait in a random person to come to get you.
Right, to take you to point A to B.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I mean, fuck, they even have little kids pretty much intertwined with mafia type deals and lure anybody
The
into
kids
a
are doing a
location
majority
and
of the crime.
yeet, motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
The kids are doing a majority of the crime, though.
Well, no, the kids ain't doing a majority of the crime. What I've understood is the kids are luring them into the crime
Yeah.
because the kids are innocent souls. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna kid runs up to you and asks to play soccer with you for a second while you're waiting, and all of a sudden the ball's lost. Kid intentionally, non-intentionally kicks it into a location, and the next thing you know, you're sacked up and gone, and that kid goes back to catch another fucking fish.
Yeah. In downtown Rio, like you're just walking, like seeing bunch of stores and all that, and bunch of kids come and get your purse and
Fuck
your
it.
phone,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and they just run.
And they separate faster than
But
roaches
yeah,
at night or
uh-huh.
in the
Shit.
daylight.
That thing happens all the time there. Like
And you get
every
those
single
after me.
day.
They're getting shot.
Motherfucker, they gonna take your gun and shoot you before you
Right.
can even get to that motherfucker.
They're gonna shoot you in the kneecap and watch you bleed.
Shit, they ain't getting my phone because Unfortunately, I'd probably have to say it's going to be in a safe place.
Yeah. No, like we can talk like a lot of things like from the wars side of it, but it still have a lot of nice things. Yeah, like if you take care about yourself and like be smart, you can go there and have fun. eh, And you're not gonna get like in trouble.
Yeah,
You
'cause, like,
just
in
need to
France,
be
like,
smart.
they have like one of the biggest pickpocketer capital of the entire world, but not everybody does get pickpocketed. You know, it's
Yeah.
just a very popular thing. You just got to be smart about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see our friend right there. He went there 3 times and came back safe.
For now. Till
For
I go
now.
back again and I don't
Hey,
come back.
Hey,
Hey, that's
he gonna
3
go down
times.
there and sound like that dude from SpongeBob. My leg!
Yep.
My leg. Hey,
All right,
but
bet.
It's gonna be rough getting the 380 across over on fucking international waters though.
Hey, but listen to this. Like that, he's gone 3, right? Statistically saying, that 4th one's gonna be a guarantee that he gets fucking pickpocketed.
That's
like 1 in
funny.
4 times.
1 in 4 chances somebody will be pickpocketed in downtown Rio.
It's like,
Well,
all
I've
right.
been 3.
You better stay here
I
now.
better not fucking go again.
Hey, you've had your 3 wishes by a genie, bro.
Right.
You ain't getting no 4th
for
redemption.
3 lives.
Your mom's getting mad at you, Gustavo.
Uh-oh.
Why?
She just said, Gustavo. Hold on, it's coming up. Come on. There it goes. You need to pull this up. I'm not sure. I don't want to butcher how to pronounce it.
Right.
Stone.
Ah, okay. Okay.
This what she calls Zaha Stone is the same thing I just explained. Like a bunch of kids or a bunch of
Teenagers.
yeah, teenagers. They come like that happen all the time whenever you on the beach. Like they
said bitch.
no beach. They
know.
They come and they get everybody, like a bunch of kids, and get they whatever they can, like and run.
Grab and go.
Yeah,
I think I
they
might have
go
watched that
walking
happen,
through
actually.
and taking what they can.
Group of like 10 or 15 kids just running down the
Yeah.
beach.
Uh-huh.
Bro,
Yep.
I watched it happen. They came like I was 50 feet on the opposite side. They came onto the beach and just watched them all just.
And then people be there like nobody gonna do nothing. Where's the cops? What's happening next?
Beat the shit out of them.
Right. Look, Gustavo, we say something up here. If they're 9 years old, they can be punched in the face.
They can catch hands.
Yeah, not over there.
If so you get in trouble for hitting a kid for stealing your stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. That sounds crazy, but how it is, if you punch a kid in the face there, you can go to prison or you can be sued. Or
Damn.
it's just crazy.
Damn.
That's terrible.
Yep.
Hell no.
Yep. That's why all those kids do that.
Because they can get away with it.
They know nobody gonna touch them. Nobody gonna do nothing.
Until I take an 8-year-old down there and that 8-year-old whoops that 8-year-old's ass.
Just train one to be like
Just
fucking.
train
Yeah,
one
hold
to
up.
walk up there like.
Did I just
Ah!
Think.
Where my
Did I
twisted
walk
tea
in
at?
on a what? Hold up! Wait a minute. Did I walk in on what it sounded like? What we do up here with dog fighting, but down there it's kid fighting?
No.
No.
Oh,
No,
okay,
I'm
shit.
saying. So what I said is
I was gonna say real.
here, technically a kid, if they, in our eyes, if they take some of our shit when we ain't looking, we pop that kid in the face. If they're 9 years old, 9 years old is the limit.
The
9 years
minimum.
old and up. But over there, I guess if you catch a kid stealing shit, you can't pop him in the face. You can't touch them.
So you train a 9-year-old or higher.
Hell no, I take a midget with me.
Ha!
Take a midget walking down the beach. Fuck with me, bitch.
Yes, niece, I am hungry. I didn't eat it all day, so
They're not looking at the.
I didn't eat
food.
anything all day. Worked, didn't eat.
Badass.
So
Woo!
Badass.
Woo!
would that be in my only meal today?
Hey,
I'm sufficed.
Guys, he's got one more.
That's yours. Ho.
Nope. I don't like that extra white
it's
stuff.
too much mayo.
I don't like that extra white stuff.
Okay. All right.
Oh shit. Alright, looks like we ain't doing that there. Nope. We ain't punching no kids in the face.
All right, we're gonna train. We're gonna get some of those Russian like 9-year-olds that are like, hey, and they're fucking sculpted, you know, and they're gonna be like, ah, ba 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 ba.
No, I'm just gonna take a midget.
Have a gang of Russian mobster 9-year-olds.
Ha!
Yes.
Jesus, Ron, oh my God, you're ding dong.
Ah!
Hey,
Oh my
Because
god.
then we get them to steal the stuff from the other kids, and then we sell it.
wow.
But the thing is, like, we're not the bad guy. We only have them steal it from the groups of kids. We're not
Then we
stealing from
gotta
the
deal with
people.
The Russian mob. You're
Huh?
not thinking about the backlash of this. You train a 9-year-old Russian into being a Russian mob.
Yes.
You have to worry about the Russian mob
He's
thinking you're affiliated with them.
he's a Russian American.
No.
Russian American mob.
You straight said Russian mob. Come on now.
Actually, I say gangster.
So, I got a question for you guys. I'm a big car scene guy. When I was down there, I didn't see too many cars that caught my eye. Do you guys have like car shows, car show nights, and shit like that?
Yeah, we do, but it's because cars there is so expensive. They're just expensive. So whoever get a nice car, they're not out too much.
Well, in the
And
Fast
also
and the
you
Furious
catch it
world, it
with
seems
the
like it's all
bubblegum
the
rally.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gumball rally?
gumball, yeah.
like muscle cars, you're not gonna see them very often. They're
That's why
just
when
too
they did
too
the
expensive.
Rio,
All right.
You
Fast
know,
and
like
Furious,
that one thing gonna tells you that what I'm trying to explain. $1 is 5 of them money.
oh, we need to move
So you
Rio.
gotta have 5 reais to make $1.
So, technically what you're saying, Gus, is I could be broke living on like $700 and go to Rio and be living good.
Have fun. Yeah.
$20
and you're gonna
right
live-
here.
You're gonna live
$20.
like a king.
Shit.
Oh,
Baby, we going
so-
to Rio.
Or $25, whatever.
Baby, we going to Rio fast. The roads aren't good. Their mom
No,
says that the
no.
roads aren't very good. Is that
No.
that's the case?
Some it's like you have here like the ones you
Patchwork?
gotta pay for it a toll.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, toll road.
Highways.
They're good, but no.
Anything other than
In
that?
general, they are not good.
There's a lot of patchwork. They just keep on patching holes.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they
we
do.
broke
They
3
also
rims
do
down
crap
there.
work.
Damn.
We busted 3 rims just driving in Rio. Like,
What? What? Why you went there 3 times?
why not?
Spotlight.
Why not?
Spotlight.
What make you want to go there the second and the third time?
Like, I enjoyed the beaches a lot more than here. If I'm being real,
Okay.
the beaches
Okay,
were a lot
so,
better.
So then we'll change the questionnaire over then. What the fuck was the difference between the beaches here and there for you to go over there
Yeah,
two
why-
more times?
Why here? Why he Rio and not Hawaii, for example?
Hey,
But
I've got
no.
no, Joker. I've got your answer.
Nude beaches.
There you go. I didn't even have to say it.
I mean,
There you go.
we've got nude beaches.
The second time
No.
I went, I did go to nude beaches. First time I was with a family, friends, I would say, and they weren't too fond of it. They weren't too fond of it. But the second and third time, yes, we had fun at the nude beaches. That's why I went back. Not
Okay,
gonna lie.
so
Spent 5
I
minutes
never
there.
went to that thing.
He got a boner.
you ain't been to a nude beach down there.
Never.
So
Oh.
he's never been to a nude beach down there. America doesn't have no nude beaches, Joker. What are you talking about?
I didn't say that.
Yeah, they do. There's
Ron said that.
there's nude beaches. Trust me.
Crazy. I never said that, but I'm just saying. I was only saying you went down there 3 times because you wanted to pay to see some titties that you couldn't see.
I didn't have to pay for nothing,
It's probably,
so
it's probably a lady boy.
Well, fuck, you paid Joe ass to go down there, did you?
yeah.
He probably paid
So
for a
you
lady
paid
boy.
to go see some titties at a beach.
I mean, and party. Why
Right?
not? And party.
How old are you? Enough to party?
He partied with his one leg and a crutch.
My leg.
Hey, it
My
works
leg.
though.
My leg.
I'm happily in a relationship that I with somebody I partied with for like 8-9 months with using a crutch and shit. So
Oh my god.
Damn.
that is better cold.
All right.
I bet.
You don't get the
Mhm.
that tingly taste.
So,
You got another question, Thad?
yeah, I got a 1, 2, and 3 type question. Unless either one of you two goons got one,
Go ahead.
because I mean,
I'm about to be burping my ass off, so go ahead.
initially, I don't even think I've ever asked you this.
I think that-
But-
that's fine.
What were the 3 best things you enjoyed to do down there?
In Brazil.
And that could go between living somewhere,
Yeah.
working somewhere, playing sports somewhere, or what the fuck ever. What are the 3
What did he say?
Okay.
things
Sorry.
you enjoyed the best doing down there besides your woman?
No, the first thing was like I think whenever I was like 11, 12 years old, I start me and my dad with horse competition. Barrel, you already saw
Barrel racing?
quarter horse going around the barrels.
Okay.
You gotta be like the best time. Who do fast win?
Fastest time.
Yeah,
Time trials.
I did that until like
Anyway.
17 years old,
Yeah.
12 to 17 years old, and my dad was my coach. That was like one of the best times I had my whole life. I really enjoyed doing that.
So what made you quit doing that?
Cause
Or stop?
Se-
Not quit,
yeah.
but stop.
yeah, I stopped with 17 because I went to college and I went to a different city. I went to live with my grandmas, my grandma and grandpa, and
On his side.
yeah, on my dad's side. So that made like didn't work because was like 6 hours away from
Conflict of
my
interest.
dad farms and all that.
Would you have continued that if you had the opportunity to?
Of course, I love that.
Were you that badass at it?
I'm not badass, but I was good. I was 6-time champion on the I don't know how to say baliza in English, but was the stick one.
The 6 pole.
Yeah, the 6 pole.
Okay.
I was six-time champion and 7-time champion on barrel.
See, so you're letting yourself down. You were a badass at it.
Over there, yes, but wasn't a national thing. Was that
But would your numbers match up to, like, let's say, American numbers?
not today? Because the sport, like,
Well, every sport, okay, every sport progresses. That's no lie. We can't
Right.
say nothing
But
about that. But I'm saying
by
your
that time,
numbers,
yeah, by that time, my numbers was like
would they have matched or been better than American numbers?
no, wasn't better, but was pretty close. Was good.
So
Was good.
you could have competed.
You American, because you guys have the best genetic of the horses and all that. So
Well,
Brazil imports the blood from here and try to like.
So let me ask you this then off of that. Does Rio/Brazil or whatever import X Kentucky Derby horses?
Yes,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
pay
So-
millions
so
of
the-
dollars.
So the worst loser of the fucking Kentucky Derby, they do what, once every 4 years or some shit like that or whatever, goes down there and gets grand
No,
champions.
no,
every
no,
year or
no,
some
no,
shit.
no.
You know what I mean? Like, you catch the drift there. On
Yeah,
that?
no. You gotta be good here and good there, because the time will be close.
Well, but I'm saying if you're a shit loser in the best competition we have here in America, and that bitch goes down to fucking Brazil, is that gonna be like the best one that they got?
No,
It'll
that's
probably
what I'm
still be
saying.
shit
They
loser.
the like people with a lot of money, they come here and get the best and take there.
Oh, take them back.
So,
And bring 'em back. All right.
so yeah, we pretty much have the same, but it's still you got the best of the best here.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like a sport. Sometimes you get like better numbers here. Sometimes they got one and get
Horse health, your
Yeah,
health,
yeah.
that day, how it goes.
yeah.
I
That
got you.
exactly
Okay.
how it goes.
Okay.
That was one.
That was number one.
That
number
was
two.
a good question, though. That was a good question.
Yeah. Number two. Let me see.
Bringing the heat.
I mean, after I went to live with my grandma and grandpa, so like I enjoy a lot living with them. I like the time I spend there with them. I I love it to live with my dad, with my mom, but like live with grandma and grandpa is like
It's like heaven. You get what you want.
Sugar mama and sugar daddy.
It's different. It's different. I had a good time there, and like the third one could be college, because like college is
Okay. All right.
very good. It's awesome.
I'll bypass the grandma and grandpa one. All right, that's cool. That's a short topic. Cool. Bet it up. The college. Good fact on that one. What is the differences between the colleges down there and up here? Like what? I don't know. You haven't been to college up here.
No, but I think there's no difference.
There's no difference.
No difference.
So you're saying
Like you party a lot. You meet a lot of people. You got to study. It's got to stud to like be something or like get what you want.
so? Do
It's
they have
pretty much
frat
the same.
houses?
Yeah, they do.
They have frat house.
They do. Yeah.
Do they have beer pong?
They have.
They totally have beer pong. Okay, bet international beer pong.
Yeah, they
Okay.
today they have everything like pretty much like here.
What sports in college are heavily watched more than what is up here? Because up here, for a
Soccer.
damn well fact.
Soccer.
Well, okay, hold on.
Soccer.
I knew soccer was going
way
to come
up
out your
there.
mouth. But, like up here, we have obviously our terms football, American football, and I would have to say probably college basketball. So football and
Yeah,
basketball
they
are two top colleges deal. So soccer is your number one down there. What's your number two down there in the college world?
volleyball,
Volleyball. Do you have shit as cricket
no,
or tennis?
tennis.
Rugby?
Yeah, but no, I think tennis not gonna be a college sport. It's not a college sport.
Well,
Did you
fuck
have
up here we
rugby
have
down
tennis
there?
like crazy.
Not there. There will be soccer, volleyball, and like the third one might be something like the one they throw with the hand, the ball with the hand.
Oh, handball.
Not like football.
Oh.
It's handball.
Okay.
Like
Handball.
off the wall and stuff. And
No,
racquetball.
it's pretty much like soccer, but instead with your
So it's a different style of rugby.
yeah.
Or would it be rugby?
No.
No, they call handball.
And yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
They
Oh,
call
and
handball.
it's, a
It's
soccer,
like
yeah, it's a soccer
Yeah.
ball that they use. Yeah.
it's like soccer, but you go with your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Were you a swimmer, Gus?
No,
No.
I'm not a swimmer.
Your mom said swimming is a big one down there too.
Okay,
Swimming as a sport.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a sport, yes, but I don't know about like being a college sport. I don't know.
So I see a question on there. The question was, what did you study? But the other question is what are the different my question on top of these question of what did you study? My other question on top of that one is what are the university differences between there and here? So like when you go to KU and you see how nice that motherfucker is, how are universities down there
Mhm.
or colleges? You know what I
Okay.
mean?
First question. I study biology. I'm a biologist,
Hmm.
and
Maybe I got shit you can biology.
Ah,
and like what the second one was how the difference between the
Yes.
college here, the
So
structure of
the structures, the campus grounds, the class size.
like there we got the public ones.
Mm.
You make it,
community colleges.
yeah, community college. You make a test, and like if you have like good numbers, you do the college for free, and they're big. They have like gymnasiums. How you say the where people play the games?
Yeah, gymnasium.
Gymnasium. They
Like-
have big ones.
Yeah,
They got
gymnasium.
like big pools and all that. And you have the paid ones, and the paid ones, like most of them don't have that kind of thing. You know, it's more public ones. They're big.
So
So
it's more
public
like
one.
you're there to study and then you leave type of deal.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you paying for study and you're gonna do that.
That's community. So for here, that would be community college. So like KCC is like that of what you're saying is a public one. Because you literally just pay to go there and study and you get the fuck out.
Yeah.
There ain't no frat houses. There ain't nothing. There's a campground in Kansas City, Kansas that
you
has their
can live on
baseball
that
field, their
campus.
basketball arena,
Yeah.
their football field. And, you know, they play their sports there. But after that, you get the fuck out. You don't live there.
Yeah, the one I did was a paid one, so I never went through like sports or nothing. I just
You
went
stuck
there to
with
do
your
biology,
major
and I did.
Stuck with your
I
major and got
also
out.
I did biology for like 2 years, and then I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do that really. I don't know if I want to work with that, and then I switched to psychology.
Really?
I almost did the whole thing, and I changed my mind
Oh,
on like the last year, and then I went back to biology and finished biology.
So what made you want to switch from biology to psychology?
It's because my grandpa was a psychologist, So, and the same college I was studying, they offered that too. So I'm already in there. So I just like, and I
Change
used to
majors.
talk with him about it a lot, and like let's figure out. So, and what made me stay for that long was, oh, I already switch. I'm paying the, and psychology was a
Hmm.
little bit more expensive. How I'm gonna say I want to come back and do
I
biology
got it.
again, and then got the point. Okay, biology,
So Gus, it
and
sounds like you drove your mom crazy, is what she's saying.
yeah.
Made his mom crazy. Oh,
Hey
Yep.
yo.
I mean that's a good thing though. Like you wanted to follow in his footsteps, but then you're like, nah, wait a minute. Biology seems more like something that you could get into and stick with type of deal, right?
Yeah.
What do you do now?
Now, now I work with Jake, my cousin, and uncle, his
Okay.
father, and we do remodeling in general.
Okay, so you work with Jake doing the houses and stuff.
He's my slave, bitch. Just totally, totally teasing, but I had to slay that. That was funny.
Yeah, we go all around.
When do you plan on going back to Brazil?
Actually, I don't know now. Maybe next year. I'll see how the thing goes. We'll see.
Hell
I
yeah.
mean, we're unvaxxed.
Yeah, actually, I don't
That's
know,
my
cause
biggest deal.
me and my wife, we want to start going around here because
Yeah.
we like to know like more states and
But see, up here, y'all don't have to have vax cards to go in the states. Even when the whole pandemic was going on,
no,
you
no.
didn't have to have a vax card to go from state
Yeah,
to state.
no, over there, like my
If
wife.
you left the country and had to come back into the country, you had to have a vax card.
Yeah, my wife had to take 2 shots, like, and she didn't want it, but she had to.
Louisa,
I didn't want it.
Louisa, I'm sorry if you're listening. If you're not listening, I would have totally have just waited. If you did not want them that bad, I would have just waited. That's just me in my opinion, bro.
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Hey, you got them, cool, whatever, no problem, no biggie. But if you didn't want them,
But
I wouldn't have done it. I would
but
have just
yeah,
waited.
but at least our daughters didn't had to.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're under the age.
Yeah.
Now, if they were like, what is it?
17, 18.
No,
No, they
no,
wouldn't
you,
go.
dude.
They
My
would
god
stay
here, no, my godson Jack, it's fucking 14, and double, he's double shotted, and he's already boosted, and he's already getting planned to get his fucking fourth shot now. Well, I ain't speaking upon all that,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying he's 14 and he can already have 4 shots. So I think it's 8 or 9 to where you can have your first 2 shots and go out of country without having a card.
See, and I mean that's the biggest thing with me. The only reason I did it is because my old lady, of course, her dad has esophageal cancer. And if I would have gotten it, he's highly more likely, I should say, to get sick and pass than anybody else. And I wanted to be able to spend time with her family and stuff like that. And that was my biggest reason. I was anti all the way until I realized, shit, I'm either gonna have to be sitting at the house all by myself while they go do family stuff, or I'm gonna suck it up and do this shit. You know, and it is what it is. And I don't really see a difference. Do I got the cards? Yeah. Am I able to fly now? Yeah. I'd much rather drive though. I would much rather drive.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip on the rest of that part of the conversation because that's a whole nother can of worms.
Yep. Oh, we've had this talk. We've had this talk at
I
the shop.
I personally just would have waited anyways. It honestly, it is what it is. But
Yep.
I mean, it's all good anyways. I mean,
yeah, my mom took 2 and still got COVID. So
right,
dude, there's people to this day that had taken their 2 and they've had COVID supposedly 3 or 4 times, even double vaxxed without having the fucking boosters. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. I can't talk about that conversation because I feel like that would be a whole nother Thursday night thing. If we had a COVID night, then we'd have a lot of people on that shit.
Here, I'll jump off this topic. I'll dive into a different topic. What American sports do you follow, Gus?
What American sports?
Yes.
Like football, I think is the one. Yeah. I'm not like a sport guy, you know.
Yeah.
So I always come here and watch the Super Bowl with them, and it's pretty much it.
If there's playoffs and it's family, friends, and food, all for it. He doesn't care who the fuck's in it, dude. It could be fucking Berlin versus Germany. He's there watching it.
Berlin is in Germany, by the way.
I know, but that's my joke of that, is it doesn't matter. It could be Berlin versus Germany. He's in on it. That's the joke of it.
I got you.
Yeah, no, I actually sports for me. I like to play. I don't care too much to watch. I like to play.
So you're more you play more than you watch then.
Actually, no, because like today I work all the time, and then I get home and my family. So
2 kids,
dog, and you know how it goes.
Chickens.
Yeah.
But I always, my whole life, I was the one who likes to play, not to watch.
That's a good thing, though. That's really good.
Ron, hit him with a question. I've got one more too.
Where would you? What's your number one? Either number one place that you have traveled that was your favorite, or a place that you want to travel that is your favorite.
Halfway into my
Rio,
question.
Yeah.
Good call.
Outside of Rio.
Outside of Rio.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
I went to like a part in São Paulo, but in the mountains, like up in the mountains. Was like a cool place. I went there.
Was the place that you went to? What about a place that you haven't been that
you want to go to?
Yeah.
Place I never went and I dream with is Carib.
Okay.
I want to go there one time. Like take my family there and spend.
That's how I feel.
A couple
with,
of days and
Barcelona.
Yeah. But I want to go for like diving, you know, that kind of thing.
Tourist stuff.
Yeah.
I want to do that type of thing at least once in my life with Barcelona. Like that just seems like the art and culture. It's like so.
It's a baby. Rich
and colorful, and because I'm an artist, and I just love finding out about a history of a culture's art and architecture and stuff like that.
What is the most like crazy experience you already had like doing your art?
Doing my art? Okay, well that's kind of crossed up with the with the travel itself, when I was in Korea, I went into like deep Seoul, and I was doing live drawing, like just drawing from life. I'd go to a spot, sit down, draw, and I'd go 4 blocks over, draw another thing. And then we went 5 blocks this way. I'm 6, 7 drawings in. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Like, I was lost in Seoul for 3 hours, and then I actually managed to gather some info just between my phone and maps and stuff like that that looked similar, and that was like led me to the trains that I was like, all right, which I ended up being like a whole, like, I got to the far side of Seoul. Well, I had ridden into the middle of Seoul, then I was walking around, whatever, and I ended up being on the far side of Seoul, like to go back to towards Busan. Well, when I was walking around, I ended up being in like the next town, little sub town, whatever you want to call it, almost like the suburbs of like a major city, you know. And so I managed to get myself to the train, and it was a little bit extra pay to get back, but I mean, yeah, that was my, because I was at like a panic moment almost. So I was about,
Dexter!
shit. I was like, I almost went to a police officer, but I was like, no, they're not gonna understand a damn word I say. And but I managed. I'm still here.
Hi, Dex! Dexter!
I know.
Dexter! I guess he don't want to
So-
talk to us tonight. He was all
So-
about it last week.
My question, my total question,
baby.
also portrays with the portrays
That's
420.
portrays with travel deal, but in America only. Obviously, you've been to Kansas City, Missouri. Whoop de doo. New York City.
New York
Whoop de
City,
doo.
New Jersey,
New Jersey.
Whoop-de-doo. Hi, Dex.
Same thing. Whoop de doo.
and
Hi, Dexter.
Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, buddy.
What makes you want to go to Philly?
No, he's already been there.
I have been there.
That's
Oh,
what
you
I'm
have been to Philly?
Yeah.
Kansas City, Philly, New York, and New Jersey are places he's already been.
Yeah.
So, what are your 3 places you'd like to go to you haven't been to?
Actually, it's not 3. All the states involved in Yellowstone
Okay.
National Park. Yeah. I
God,
wanna-
I want to say the state so bad the Yellowstone's in, but I don't want to sound like an idiot.
Say
yeah,
it.
Idaho and
Idaho, Utah.
yeah, and you go around.
Yeah. You want to go up north?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. Nature is like wonderful there.
Do it. It's beautiful, dude. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah.
So you don't want to go to Cali, Texas?
Oh yeah, of
Florida?
course.
Top 3
that's
spots.
The number
Top
one
3 spots will be like both Florida, California, and Miami.
Well, Miami is Florida.
Oh, it is in Florida. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
so you got Miami, Florida.
Miami,
You got Florida.
What
got
city in
Yellowstone.
Texas? I mean, you got shit like Galveston and Houston and Dallas and San Antonio.
Actually, Houston is a good one because I have been in Houston, but only inside the airport. So
Well, that
I'm
doesn't
curious
count.
about
Outside of it.
going out and
So you got
Houston ain't
Miami,
bad.
Florida, Houston, Texas. What's the third?
California.
You want to go to Cali?
Yeah.
Well, where do you want to go to Cali? You got like
You got the Golden
Oakland,
Lake-
San
you got the
Diego,
Golden
San
Gate Bridge in San
Francisco, LA.
Francisco.
You have North
I
Cali.
I can go around
Baja
those. Yeah, I
Cali.
can go around those cities there. Like, I don't know. I gotta whenever I plan a trip to there, I can like look whatever.
Map out the cities from there.
Yeah, yeah, and see what's gonna catch me.
Because personally, I've been to LA, Santa Monica Pier, Hollywood. I've
It's
been
garbage.
to that spot. That place is dope, but it's too busy. Then you have places like San Francisco, where there's the Golden Gate Bridge,
That
and it's
place.
kind of like it's like a California, New York city
Mhm.
style, in my opinion, because Oakland's mixed in with that. But then you have shit like North California that pretty much blend in with, Washington. You know what I mean? And then the south you go, the more it's like Arizona, Mexico style.
Go to Seattle if you get the chance.
Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle is it's rains, quote unquote rains a
We
lot.
see a lot on the TV shows, like
Seattle's beautiful, man. Especially if you're literally your hotel could be here to the end of Thaddeus's like walkway. You're on the water. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's pure ocean waves coming in. It's nothing like you've ever experienced. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Don't go to Alaska.
why?
Hell no. Fuck all that cold shit.
It's okay, so it's not terrible, but the amount of daylight that they get is stupid. Absolutely
There's days where
stupid.
it's
They get
dark
20 hours
all
of
day.
daylight. Certain times a year, it's 20 hours of daylight. You get
Yep.
4 hours of dark. It's stupid.
Where?
In Alaska,
Oh yeah.
it's stupid.
Yeah.
But then you also have like
Then you have to where it goes flip flop opposite on the opposite side of
20
the
hours
season.
a night, 4
Okay,
hours a
yeah.
day.
Yeah, then it'll go 20 hours. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And-
Absolutely ridiculous.
Alaska is like a super dry fucking deal.
Yeah,
Like
it's the driest state.
alcohol is fucking ridiculous up there.
In certain cities, it's allowed,
Yeah.
but like the big crab fishing cities, they're allowed. But
Really,
anything,
you can
Oh.
drink a beer, for example.
Dude, it's
if you go in the
dry,
hotel
dry.
and you
It's
take
drier
any
than the
liquor
goddamn
or
deserts
anything,
in Nevada, dude.
it's
That's crazy.
Yeah.
if you're close
Yeah.
to the more like the sea border, that's where you're going to be able to drink. But if you're more inland, nope. You can't. You show up anywhere with any liquor, beer, anything, they automatically take it away from you and throw it in a dumpster.
Wow.
Yeah.
We drove
they
we
got
drove a
peop-
truck through there, and they made it clear that you cannot bring in or take out alcohol.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
that was the worst visit I've ever had to any state. Any
They
state.
got motherfuckers that brew between counties and shit that ride on snowmobiles,
Just like
sell it or even just to fucking give it to somebody. And the shit is fucking illegal. Watch Alaskan State Troopers, you'll see a lot about that
Hi,
shit.
sis. Everybody say hi to Kimmy.
No.
Kimmy, we got a new person in with us tonight. This is Thad's cousin,
Brazilian bastard.
Gustavo. We're just in here asking him some questions, and we might ask him to ask us some questions here in a minute. See if he's got anything for us.
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's hear it, Gus.
We've been in for
Hour and a half.
Pretty good chunk. Let the chat, I guess, for a little bit, ask the Brazilian a few questions or so, and then have him ask a few questions, and then we could do what we do.
Gustavo, Denise, or your mom says good night, you guys. She's got to work early in the morning. So she's finally listening to you and going
Yeah,
to
right.
bed. Thank you
Peace,
for stopping
Denise.
in, Denise. We
Thanks,
appreciate
Denise.
it. Greatly appreciate it. Maybe we can convince him to be on more podcasts with us.
Well, he's got 3 more weeks open without his fam, so
Mhm.
Hey, so you're gonna be on trivia night if you want to get
you
in on
won't.
it.
You can be
Next
on
week?
trivia night next week.
We'll see.
Alright.
I'm building the whole game board. It's gonna be all done on the computer. It's gonna be like Jeopardy style, and we're gonna make it work, man. We're gonna have some fun with it.
We'll see how it goes.
Absolutely, absolutely. If you don't want to do it, you can be Thaddeus as like cheerleader.
Yeah. All right.
We know which way his head's gonna be pointing, but
Did you Kimmy have any questions or anything?
Kimmy, do you got any questions for the Brazilian that you want to ask him? Any questions at all?
Any at all.
Hey, Gus, since your mom's gone, how good's the weed down there? I had to wait till she left. How good's the weed?
You went there 3 times and
I didn't smoke.
No,
No, I didn't smoke.
I mean, it's probably you can find a whole variety of it. like,
Really?
the good stuff or the
The trash?
horse shit.
Okay. Okay.
The ditch weed.
Eh, Whenever I start biology, like people like to plant a lot of things, and
Yeah.
they're like good on that.
Huh. Looks like I'm making a trip to
Oh
Rio.
yeah, biology.
Yeah,
Wait a
you
minute.
get the.
Hold the
Blue
fuck
custom.
on, wait a minute.
I got my ways, motherfucker.
I'm sure you do. Call Tom Cruise up. Have him like do a low fly.
Fuck that. I'll make somebody keister that shit.
You're the one with the fucking loose asshole here.
That's your bullshit. No, I'll make that hide it and make it look like hair on his head.
All right. So check it. Check it.
Check it.
Since the time clock is ticking.
We got 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Gus, what questions do you have for us, my guy?
Yeah.
Let's hear some
3
questions for us.
strong ass
Put
3.
us Americanos.
Let's put it like this. 3 strong ass questions. Ask 1 strong question for Ron, Joker, and me. Each one of them different.
Okay.
So
And we can all
like,
either follow
and it doesn't
up
matter
on,
what order.
We can all
But ask
follow up
Ron
on
one
that first
question you would
question
like
to
to
go
ask,
around it.
1 question you'd like to ask Joker, and 1 question you'd like to ask me. Doesn't matter how hard, how soft. Don't matter north, south, east, west. Punch your ticket.
Sounds like an answer for
Put it
a
up.
whole different
Let's see what
question
you
right
got.
there. Don't matter how hard, how hot.
Don't matter how hard, how soft, which way, left, right.
I don't know, like
Emphasis
if
on-
I'm gonna like
Ain't no feelings gonna get hurt.
Nah.
gonna be like strong.
It don't matter. Ain't no
Like-
feelings gonna get hurt.
For
Yeah.
wrong, like what's the most difficult thing you went through in the last years? You can say like this was difficult for you, like
Not that
it
one.
could be like an experience you had or something like.
So initially, you're asking what is the most difficult thing in the last, let's say, 5 years,
You can
Ron,
Yeah.
that you had to go through and overcome.
Yeah.
Can we all answer that question? We can all answer that because that's Ron's not gonna.
Yeah,
take
that's good for
Anybody?
all you 3 can like.
I would say for mine, in the last 5 years,
So you hit a
I
3
had
punch.
to, with a whole COVID outbreak and everything, I had to, because I got let off from my really good paying job, because I was the new guy still, even though I was there for like 6 months. But I got knocked down like half a paycheck based off of pay, and so I had to take realization and take a step back, and I had to move in with people, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, but I had to like notice where I'm at, so I had to like take a step back in order to like get my footing so I can move forward, you know. So taking that kind of hit there, I mean, also, like I hadn't been focusing on dating life in the last 5 years, so that was kind of
That's a fact.
it was a hit after or 5 years ago. So, uh, but those two at one time was hitting hard. Not gonna lie, and so I knew just to dig my heels in, push forward, and progress from there. And
He's now my basement troll, Gus.
I'm a grumpy old troll who lives under the house.
He's my
Right. Whenever you guys finishing yours, I also want to answer that
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
Bet. Okay.
Mine was coming to terms with my disability.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. I don't know you very well, Gus. Hopefully, I get to meet you, hang out with you a little bit. But Thad makes fun, and I'm okay with it. I take it on. I don't get butthurt about it. I just found out actually this past August that there could be a chance in the next 5 to 10 years I may not be walking. So now I like people to pick fun at it. I make fun of it my fucking self just because it lightens my load. That's getting there. But finding out that I'm disabled, and actually almost losing my dad. Last July, he had a stroke. He had basically a brain aneurysm stroke or cerebral stroke. And him and I have had a rocky, rough relationship, but it's still my dad.
Yeah.
He was in the hospital for I think a total of 14 days, total and all. And they didn't even know it happened until he was at a doctor's appointment, and they're like, "Oh shit, something's going on," and they rushed him to the hospital. He's just now getting everything back to being right. He's not got his sense of patience back. He's a lot more short-tempered, short-fused. But he's starting to be more a part of my life. But coming to terms with almost losing my dad kind of hurt a little bit. So I am progressively trying to make things better with him.
That's good.
All right.
Tadeus?
Them double D's.
Hey, and you know what is funny? I just now realized that on my PayPal debit card, it expires this year, but on my PayPal debit card, when they spelled Thaddeus, there's 3 D's.
I will start calling you Triple D.
I'm dead ass.
Triple
D,
D.
bitch.
Triple D, TD.
So, major question is over the last 5 years, what is the hardest thing to overcome?
Yeah, but like we put that 5 years, but if you have like one was like
The biggest
that
in your life or whatever.
big ass thing, you can bring it on.
So, I'm going to send y'all a twister.
A twister.
I don't think personally I have overcome really a lot.
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of people in my time that were pillars, and not were but are pillars in my time. And that shit is very hard to overcome, especially the situations of timing, how the death of who,
Mm-hmm.
it's not common.
Yeah.
Let's put it like that. And definitely being in business that my family has been in since Kansas pretty much became a state in U.S. history. And our family had been doing that previous before that. It's very hard and very rough because you see also other people go through
I
shit
want 'em dead.
just as bad that you have been through, and like I just feel like there's a lot of shit that I just feel like I don't think I'll ever overcome except for just try to use those pillars and build upon it, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? I can't see myself finishing that level for the elevator to stop there and then move on up. You catch my drift on
Yes.
what I
Yeah.
mean
Yeah,
by
yeah.
that? Like
Like it's gonna
I-
be
I
rough to
just-
get
I just
over.
can't.
You just
I
have to
can't
work around
overcome
it.
it.
You have
Because
to
if
work
I
around
feel
it.
like if I overcome it, then I have defeated something that I don't want to defeat
Yeah.
because it is something that shouldn't be defeated.
You
Yeah.
want to carry through with you.
And especially in my dreams subconsciously, even if nothing has to do with anything that is going on within my day, my week, my month, or my hour, or whatever, somehow those people still pop up in that shit. And I don't, you know what I mean? And I feel like if anything, that's another sign to the stairway to continue building that tower or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't feel like, in my opinion, what I have seen, what I've gone through, that there is shit that I don't feel like I can overcome something.
Yeah,
I hear
you're
you.
bringing it along with you to your next coming.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean,
You're working
there's so much
with it.
minor shit that I've overcome and all that type of shit, but man, that shit's bullshit. That's petty shit, man. That's like the health kit on your way up, bro.
Right.
Yeah, go for it. But on the real note, on the real shit, like I just feel like I said, dog. I
Well, you
it's
health
it,
kits.
I just don't feel like the things that I need to. When I hit the dirt, then I will overcome, and I will be up there with the rest of them, and my skyscraper has been built.
Right.
And we'll all discuss at a round table with the fucking freshie saying, fuck off, I'm drinking.
Hmm.
And that's it. You feel me?
Yep.
And if anything, like I said, if you beat it, you have nothing else to look forward to keep continuing to build on something. Right?
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
God, that felt fucking hard and heavy.
It's.
Fuck, I'm sorry to get that
No,
dark
you're
and
good,
deep.
like-
God damn it.
I was on the borderline of that too.
I'm about, hey, on a side note, I'm about done answering these last segment questions because I feel like every time I answer these questions, it's dark and deep.
Because you,
And you'll start them.
yeah, you'll be the start of it.
Yeah.
Good, because I ain't finishing them.
All
But Gus,
right,
kill
let's
it.
hear it, Gus.
Kill it. What is yours?
For me, like I would bring like from the last 5 years was whenever me and my wife, because I met her at college.
Mhm.
We are both biologists, and one day we was
Two pot planters.
yeah
Two pot
we
girls.
we was going to her mom's house, and then we was kind of on that point. Okay, we want to live together and have a family. How we gonna make that work here with all the and by that time Brazil was getting into like a very deep economy bullshit, and um like was difficult to find a good work, a good job, and
Mm-hmm.
we was like worry about our future like as a family. And then I told her, okay, I have family over there in the United States. I already was planning to come here before I met her. So okay, we can bring that dream and work it out together.
Hell yeah.
And then we start all that like saving money, working in bullshit work. Like
Mhm.
I sell shoes for a year to to raise money to come
go.
here. I was Uber for 6 months. So I went through some bullshit work
You're
to
doing what you could.
make that happen, and she did the same. But the most difficult was whenever we first step here, because like our apartment, we rent like from a chat, and we didn't know like we'll be there, really gonna be there whenever we go there, like what we gonna deal with, how we gonna work that out. But
Your expectations, yeah.
at the end, everything works like we planned, and
Yeah,
was pretty good. But
you're
the
enjoying
all
the
the
fruits of your
decision
labors.
and the worry about things can go bad, and all that, the pressure you feel like I was bringing with me, people who never went out to Brazil. So what, you kind of feel all the, you kind of take all the responsibility to
Mhm.
you, and that sometimes that's heavy, but likely went all good, and
But y'all stuck
Initially.
your head
initially
to it,
was all good, and
and you
well,
worked for what you got. Like you made part of your dream come true was coming over here.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
and today she's happy. She's there now, but she
Yeah.
she understand her life is here. She like to live here and all that. And she's getting every day she wake up, and she's getting used to different things, a totally different culture,
Mhm.
totally different food, totally different language, and all that. And for her, that I, I most of the time I gotta understand that, because if it's already heavy to me, imagine to her, because I was my whole life half Brazilian, half American. My
Mhm.
mom, I always have a little bit of both cultures. She never had nothing from here, just like what you see on TV,
Yeah,
like
like she's come from over there to
the
here.
English what they teach at the school is like horrible, but it's a little bit.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's too much for her, and I need to manage that, like understand her side too, and
Mm. 1 point.
And I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of give your woman a lot of crap about the English shit. Sometimes I feel bad, but at the same time, it's like I don't take it hard.
no, yeah, but
You know what I mean?
she's
I,
cool.
I initially try to like be like, hey, I love you, dog. You want to be here? I know you
got
want to be
yeah.
here. Speak it.
Now she's doing like English for the college, so
Nice.
she's having now like conversation.
There you go. Note, you and Thad said biologist was a pot grower.
No.
That's a botanist. Is plants. Biology is like all life.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm more than aware of that, Ron.
Yeah.
I was just trying to make a joke there.
I just saying.
Jeez.
yeah. Whenever you do biology, you're gonna study everything. But if you wanna be a specialist in something,
Yeah,
you go
that's-
towards plants. You go towards like
Cows.
zoology,
Okay, so-
animals, or whatever.
So what Jess does with embalming, that's also in the same category as
Mhm.
biology,
Yep.
but it's in a different category because it's in a specialist type deal. But you veered off there real quick. I'm gonna go back on that shit, but Gus, I feel your shoes on that one because literally throughout that whole thing you was talking about is you are literally the pilot to the plane of bringing a crew from one place to a new place, and you are the lead captain with 3 sheep that don't know what to do, and you have to have them follow you and have them believe in you. And that is hella fucking heavily hard, dog. Like,
And I can't fail. I just can't fail because
No, you can't.
I'm gonna bring my whole family with me.
There's
Like, so
That's very
and
respectable.
you come from a spot and you literally hit. You guys literally hit one of the hardest, most expensivest places to fucking live in the USA, dog. New York, New Jersey, man. You go up there, and I know that like that's an iconic tourist place to go and whatnot, but it's not a place to come up and try to take an airplane full of people to and make
Yeah.
a
Make
living
ends
out
meet.
of it. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got nobody there, but the people you know that you can trust and love is here in the Midwest.
Damn
That
straight.
know no matter what have your back. Even when I first met you back at Jamie's wedding, dog, didn't matter if I met you that day or not. I got your fucking back. Didn't fucking matter. But you know what? That takes a hell of a lot. And I'm not trying to compare, but I think both statutes is in the same fucking pillar in two different fucking categories. But yours is on a hell of a big ass respect
Yeah.
from one country to another to make it fucking establishment.
Hell yeah.
Well, y'all being here as long as you have been, y'all have fucking grown. Everything has been way better than Gucci, and the more that you have actually moved away from that East Coast bullshit, yeah, y'all got that New York life for a little bit. Y'all had that
You got to taste.
that fun fucking bullshit.
yeah,
know
but
what I'm saying?
actually nobody made that question. But what if somebody did was a good question? If is why I went to New Jersey first and didn't come straight to here.
I didn't ask that because I kind of already know that answer.
Yeah, but they didn't know. It's because there have like a big Brazilian community. So we decide for my wife will be better to go there first, and she gonna have people to speak Portuguese. She gonna still find the food, and like until she get
The
like,
culture,
oh,
yeah.
it this is really what I want, and get time for she get a little bit used to, and then roll over to here.
And
'Cause,
learn the English too. Yeah.
and even with all that, I'm not gonna lie, had some days, okay, that's too much, and I wanna go back. And then you cool your mind, and okay, no, let's go, let's make that work. And imagine if I come straight to here, like you're not gonna see Brazilian people, you're not gonna find Brazilian food, and none of that. So
You're not gonna have anybody to speak Portuguese.
might be too much.
Yeah.
For some people, it's easy. For others, ain't that easy. So we
100%.
tried to make that like a little bit
It's a
more.
good transformation.
It was a
like,
speed bump.
The
Yep.
culture shock
And-
would have been a lot.
Well, and with me being me, y'all know me. Either way, I don't mean to be that asshole, but in Luis's eyes, if they were to come straight from Brazilian, if they were to come straight up from Brazil up to here, with me being me, and I can't understand shit, and I'm just like English this, English that, Luis would have.
Yeah.
No part
I
of it.
feel
Yeah.
like she'd be like, "Hey, bro, fuck this dude. I want to go back.
Mhm.
Fuck that, bro. Let's fucking go." And I wouldn't mean that in a bad way, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But it would be so heavy of a burden, it'd be trying to break down the Great Wall of China.
Right.
You know what I mean? That wouldn't have been Gucci. None
Yep.
at all.
That's true.
But to have that aspect, that's good. 100% good. And that it is a good spot that you picked that spot because once again, like I even said, New York is a big open hole for the whole world because every part of the world is in the New York, New Jersey area like that for someone to go from anywhere to come there
Yep.
and feel at least decent enough and then roll on.
Yep. That
Yeah.
that was
cultural
important.
transfer.
Leave
Big
that
fact.
thing. Yeah.
Big fact.
That was good. That was a very good one. I
Big
think,
fact.
What? One more question for everyone to answer.
Make it a quick one.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's
We
this?
hit pretty fucking hard on that end right
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
God, hey,
Hey.
you want to have
We-
you want to have a sliver with me before you leave? I feel like we need a sliver before you
Yeah,
leave,
right.
dog.
All right. So
I
guess
know. I
one
need a
more.
cigarette after
one
that. Boy,
one
my
last.
chest hair grew about another.
Got 20
Oh!
minutes. Yeah. You want to do one more question and of all four of us answer?
We can do a fast
Yeah.
answer question.
Yep.
Fast answer question. Because I plan on going back and copying and paste a couple of these fucking endings here because
Yeah.
that shit was fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie
you know
about
who we are, the
that.
boys,
That
you
shit was
know,
dope.
So
I'll be by tomorrow. We'll start that TikTok account.
we all
Alright,
got
for
each
sure.
other, man. Like, Gus, I know we don't see you very often, or I don't at least. But like ever since I met you through Thad, and there's been no doubt in my head of like just he's a nice dude. Like he's got his head on his shoulders. He's got aspirations, especially once I start hearing you telling me your story and everything, even before this. It was a huge amount of respect because takes a massive amount of drive, dedication, risk,
Basically, fucking balls of steel.
and risk taking, because you could have came over here, lounged on the couch for a couple weeks, and then be like, "Oh, we can't live anymore here, so we gotta," But you stuck your head to the grindstone, made shit happen, and you are now providing for your family, and it's amazing.
Thank you. Yep.
I don't know
God
you
damn
very
it,
well,
y'all
but Gus, I'm proud of you.
I almost said a damn word I didn't want to say, but y'all want to got me a tear up on this motherfucker.
I'm proud.
shit.
For real. I'm
Fuck
proud.
you, man.
I'm proud to see, people want to actually be here and go, not just jump right into the culture shock. That's the biggest thing. Go somewhere where there's a big, like yourself, a Brazilian culture.
An anchor of sorts, like that they can gravitate towards and then transform
Yeah.
into and adapt to the culture.
Get the comfortability in that spot. Once you get the comfort from everybody in that family, be able to move them somewhere else where they can feel like they're at home, they're with family, they're with friends. Doesn't matter. I give you big props on that, my guy, for real. It takes a lot. Like I said, I don't know you very well, but I'm proud of your ass for doing that shit.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely
Yep,
proud.
we keep on that.
Yeah.
It's a long journey.
Hey, just keep that grind going, my guy.
Hey, and the chapters are only growing because ironically both of our kids are in the same damn boat in the age frame to where it's like,
shit.
man, me and this dude, bruh, you're gonna see a lot of us.
Man, that's the best thing is
You
having
got one
cousins.
clown next to another dog.
Having
One's gonna
cousins
be
that are the
hypey,
same
and the
age
other
and
one's gonna
shit.
say shut it down. And I'm not the one that's gonna say to shut it down.
Yeah, something that's very important, especially in like a child's age, even me being a just born here American, having cousins and extended family at the same age. I didn't have any. Well, I had one cousin that was my age, but anybody else was either way older than me or way younger than me, and so you didn't like have or hang out together. But with the friends that your kids are gonna make, with the cousins that they're gonna have a good prosperous upbringing. Whether it's within the family or even just in like their own.
You're taking too long to tell
no,
a damn story.
No, shut up. I'm being sincere. But their individual lives as well, not just as a whole and family. Like, because everybody not adapts, but everybody experiences stuff differently. So they're gonna have a good base to stand upon.
Yep. Let's get this last question out, Gus. What you got for us? It'll be a quick answer question.
Yeah, make it goofy, funny, whatever.
Quick hit. Okay, quick hit. What are you guys expecting for this next week for
Oh,
the
for the
next
game
live.
show? Oh,
Oh,
man.
hey,
What am
what are
I
you expecting
expecting?
the next
I'm
live?
being dead serious. I'm the one putting everything together. This is going to sound really bad, and I love all my boys. They all going to fail like a motherfucker. Look, here,
Okay.
I'll just give you a little taste. Just one question. Why did Buzz Aldrin get his nickname? How did he get
Yay.
that nickname? His little sister, that's what he called her. That's what she called him. Sorry, that's what she called him was Buzz. Because she couldn't pronounce his actual name when she was younger, so she just said Buzz.
What's his actual name? I don't know his full.
Now you got me fucking pulling this shit up again. Have them all right here.
I have a fit. Hey, not to be
curious.
that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. But I have a feeling Joker's gonna be a bad fucking
Host.
Jeopardy host.
Listen here, Alex. Fuck you.
His name is Edwin.
Edwin. I don't know how you get Buzz out of that.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
know,
all
but-
right. Let me ask you a question. What is the birth town of Coors Brewery?
Baltimore? I don't know. I just took a whack at it.
Okay.
It's
What is
Rocky
the
Mountain
birth
Go Piss.
state?
Rocky
What is the
Mountain
birth
Go Piss.
state of Coors?
It's Rocky Mountain Go
Colorado.
Piss. No, go further north.
Montana? Wyoming? Seattle?
That's Washington.
It's fucking Colorado. The birthplace
just
of
said
Coors
Colorado.
is
You said told me to
Colorado.
go
I was
fucking-
giving you
He
shit.
told me to go fucking north. I'm like, God damn
Don't
it.
listen to your peers, motherfucker.
What state is the fucking Mount Rushmore in?
Really? Really?
I'm
Is
waiting
that
for an
another
answer.
question, or
What
is
state
that-
is Mount Rushmore in?
Oh, wait.
It's in North Dakota.
Dakota.
It's in North Dakota.
I thought it was South Dakota. But anyway, it was one of them.
It's by Sturgis, North Dakota. It's literally 50 miles from Sturgis.
You guys should have waited next week.
These
Bruh.
are just warm-ups.
I'm just saying, I'm not answering none of this ish.
Joker, all
But
I'm
you
saying is
creating it all.
y'all can't answer those simple ass questions. You better rethink. Because we ain't answering where the fuck Arnold Schwarzenegger was born on the night of June 15th with his daughter looking at his mama's tits. I mean, what the hell?
That makes no goddamn sense.
Exactly my motherfucking point. So your questions better not be all crazy
They're
like
not.
that.
Don't worry, they're not.
God
They're not gonna be
damn.
all crazy like that. I just seen that one and I had to ask.
Who originally came up with the
Ah.
idea, or, well, who made the first bifocals?
Surprised it ain't yo ass.
All right, what are you looking forward to next week?
These fucking answers.
The answers. He's looking forward to the
I was gonna
answers.
say these answers. I ain't gonna lie.
Thaddeus, what are you looking
Hey,
forward to?
We're gonna have the camera. We're gonna have the camera sitting up high. We're gonna have.
Catch everybody's top angle.
Hey, we gonna have everybody. Hey, this L-shaped couch gonna be lit. We gotta we'll figure something out for it. 'Cause
I already done told you I'm bringing
down
lights.
for it. You down for it?
Yeah, but no, I don't know if I'm gonna play because I'm gonna get like fucked up on that game.
Who cares?
We all
Ain't no
are,
money
trust
and
me.
ain't no points. Oh, I mean, there's points, but ain't no money in it. We're just in it just to answer
Not this,
questions.
not
and
this
fuck around.
time. No, there's not money in it this time.
Yeah, ain't no money in on it. This ain't fantasy football, dog, where you gotta waste
This is all
40
fun
dollars.
shit.
Oh, no, this is just fun, dude. You literally, since I don't have a live after 5, we'll literally probably start at 8:30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes because sometimes I get like tired.
Yeah.
If it's not that case,
Well,
we can come
tell
over.
fucking Papsy dumbass to chill out that day. Or you tell him to chill the fuck out. I got a fucking thing to do.
Hmm.
Like his old ass ain't gonna say no, you know.
Ah, facts.
All right.
Well, let's
Well.
fucking wrap it up. I'm gonna have a shot with Gustavo before he goes to bed. Oh,
Well, take one for me with him. All right, Thaddeus, you're kicking us out.
will do, will do. Well, this was another Thursday afternoon / midnight hour with the Midwest Bullshittin' Boys. We're gonna cut it off. We will see y'all next week for the 8:30 special of Jeopardy Quiz. Peace out to Ronaldo Clarkson, the bearded wonder Joker, and the Brazilian bastard Gus, and the one and only T-Dog. We will see y'all next week. Tune in.
And we're out.
And it's